Hello learners and welcome to week 9 of ConnectsU. The topic for this week is making a plan. It's actually a continuation of last week where we talked about breaking down a bigger task into smaller chunks. And this is going to help us continue forward with making a plan of how do we do this? How do we set our goals? How are they smart? Okay, so everything's kind of fitting together here. I would have loved to have done this live, but we are actually in a car on our way to Newark, New Jersey for a summit conference for the rest of the day and Thursday and Friday. Okay, so if you need me, it might be a little bit more difficult to get a hold of me. They keep us busy from like 7:30 in the morning until 5:30 at night. So it's a little bit crazy when we're at this conference. A good crazy, but a little overwhelming sometimes. So if I don't answer your Hangout, please reach out to tech or whatever you may need until I'm able to help you out. But I will have limited availability about getting back to you guys the next few days. Okay, so this is going to be recorded, and you can just do the ConnectsU just like you always would. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so making a plan. So it says, great plan. Could we get some more details? So his plan is obviously to make some money. But he has no follow through with it. He has no real plan because obviously, everyone would like to make some money, but if you don't set goals, if you don't have a plan, it's not going to work. I like this one too a lot. So that's the plan. I run after it. You catch it. So that's sort of the plan there. He's going to run after the mouse. He's going to trap the mouse, and then they have a mouse. So a good plan. Okay, so our learning target for making a plan is I can organize my time and schoolwork by making a plan to complete my tasks. So organize is a big word, just like breaking down the tasks, being organized in the way you break down your tasks. You have to be organized in the way that you plan on completing these tasks. Okay, so like I said, remember the topic from last week about breaking a big task into smaller chunks. Like I said, we're going to continue with this plan, the next step of this plan this week. And I want you to look at this quote here. It says, a goal without a plan is just a dream. Okay, so you could say, I'm going to do this, but it's probably not going to happen unless you make a plan. Like I could say, I'm going to run a 5K. That would remain a dream unless I actually started going out and running, setting small increments. I know that there's apps you can get on your phone now that'll help you build up to marathon running, or you could say, I'm going to cook meals 5 days a week instead of eating out. Well, if you don't have a plan, if you don't plan out your meals for the week, what's going to happen is that you're probably going to go out to eat. So you need to have some sort of steps laid out so that you can make this goal happen and it doesn't just remain a dream. So like I said, how can we do that? Okay, so I thought this was really cute. These are not my dogs. Kind of wish they were. They're pretty adorable. Ever wonder how some people seem to always get their goals accomplished where you feel like this most days? And I do feel like this. My living room sometimes looks like this some days. And again, it comes back to planning. Plan, when you're going to get the laundry done. Plan, when you're going to do your schoolwork. Plan, do I go to Votech? How am I going to fit this in? Do I work? Okay, really and truly planning out your day. And I do that a lot. I will write down on a sticky note what I have to get done for the day. And, I try to make it happen. And we're going to learn more about that in the lessons for this week too. Prioritizing, making your list, checking things off, setting goals. If you're in Summit, you can set the goals right in Summit, which would, definitely help you. And actually, even if you're not in Summit, we set up a page where you can set goals as well. Some people don't find it the most useful if you're not actually in Summit, but you could always keep a notebook and set very smart goals, realistic, timely, really try to stick to those. Okay, so the video below is going to show you how to make a weekly plan to organize and help you complete your work. Okay, so let's watch this video here. Sorry, some technical error there. Okay, so here we go again. Sorry, I just noticed that there was a beverage that would not be appropriate for learners in there. So just ignore that. So if somebody asks you to go get a dessert with them, you have to think about maybe prioritizing. That was in one of the suggested videos. So we have to tell somebody that that might need to come off the suggested video list. I just realized when I played that for the second or third time, I hadn't caught that. So ignore that and we'll move on. But just think about in your life, what can you do differently? What are you going to do differently this week to make your study time more productive? Okay, think about that. And as you go through the Connects You lesson, we are going to be filling in a chart with the days and the different assignments and different things. But just right now, think, what can you do differently this week to make your study time more productive? And I know like firsthand how easy it is to get off task. I'm working from home today. They gave us that sort of luxury this year, Tuesdays and Fridays, if it works into our schedule. And sometimes it's very hard. I'm like, oh, I'm going to go to the refrigerator, or I'm going to get distracted, or I'm going to play with the cats. Like, it is very difficult. I do know when you're sitting at home to always be productive and, using your time wisely and having a good plan. But really that is what's going to make you more productive. And as I said before, I make a list. I check things off as I get it done. And hopefully by the end of the day, I get the most important things done. Some things are probably going to roll over to the next day. But as long as I get like my major things done, I feel pretty good about myself. And actually, as I am wrapping up this day, I was very productive. I feel very good about myself. Went to a couple of meetings, got some things done that needed to get done, graded a bunch of work, lots of feedback, made the slideshow, presented the slideshow, and made my lessons for this. So like I said, I'm feeling pretty good about my productivity level today, but I had a good plan going in. Okay, so I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the week. And if you need anything at all, just remember, like I said, my Hangouts will be kind of limited for the next few days. If it's a tech issue, please reach out to tech, or there are still a few learning guides and different people back at the office. Okay, so take care. Thanks so much. Bye.